This is probably going to be a big mistake, but at the same time, I just feel like there's things that need to be said. Okay, so I haven't made many videos on this channel yet. Yes, I plan to make more, but at the same time, I'm kind of more focused on my fanfiction and like art accounts, so while this isn't completely abandoned, I don't know if it's going to be as active as those two. But anyway, I'm here to pretty much talk about like something that I've been hearing is that like YoshiWii1, or really now YoshiWii2, he's back. Oh boy. I don't think I need to go into details as to who YoshiWii1 is or what he's done, but let's just say he's really notorious on the internet, but for all the wrong reasons. But apparently he's back. And I just have a few things to say because I don't know whether it's true or not. I don't know whether it's a troll or if he's being serious or it really is him, but let's just, for sake of argument, assume it is. If that's the case, then I have a few things I need to say. Yoshi, regarding what kind of probably started this whole mess, or what was the subject first on Amy Chan and Sonic 93's rant videos, your obsession with Sanami, or the pairing of Sonic and Amy Rose. Dude, it's fine to have pairings that you really like. Like, I get it, dude. I get it. I have those myself. But the thing is, you have to understand that while indeed you think that your pairings, or rather the pairing that you really like, is excellent, and it could be, it very well is, and it always will be in your eyes, ultimately, not everyone has the same vision you do. And while indeed you can dislike a pairing, but either the fact that it's too easygoing, it's too fast moving, or it just is not fitted for your taste and you find it to be very generic and boring, that's fine. Like, you could maybe spice it up a little with your own take on it, or pair them with something else, but don't copy the relationship. Make it like your own thing. I myself have had like pairings that, while I feel there's not exactly anything wrong with them, I couldn't really get into it because I just found the dynamic not that interesting or not developed enough. So I either wish to develop it my own way or pair them with someone else and try a new dynamic. There's nothing wrong with that, but the problem comes when you're not respectful of other people's views. You can have your own views on things, that's not a problem, but the thing is, you must be concise and respectful about it. That way you won't get people attacking you. Another issue that a lot of people seem to bring with you is, while you have claimed up and down to be a Christian, and that's good, ultimately, the problem came not with that, but with your behavior being contradictory to the teachings of Christianity. Being a Christian myself, I claim to be not... I can't claim to be a good example to follow, because quite frankly, no human is a good example to follow, in a sense. Like, God is the only one that is perfect, and is the example to follow. But the problem with you, Yoshi, was that you had a lot of uncomfortable statements, uncomfortable mindsets you were saying to girls, and really you were being kind of a creeper in a sense. And every time someone called you out for it, you claimed to the God excuse, or I'm allowed to do whatever because I got a get out of jail free card. It doesn't work like that. Yes, we can't attain perfection as much as some of us even want to. I know what that's like. But the thing is, we still need to try our best. And we are going to slip and fall, but even then, we need to admit what we've done wrong, and really, if there is a price to pay for it, then we need to pay it, because we were the ones who did something wrong. You did something wrong, and therefore, you needed to accept the consequences of it, not just constantly hide behind Bible quotes. Really, a true Christian needs to accept the punishment, whatever it is. And for whatever they've done wrong. You didn't do that, and therefore that's why a lot of people were mad at you. Another problem a lot of people had was like your own original designs of characters. I'm going back to the Amy Rose one. Like, there's nothing wrong with like making a version of a character that you like. Like, I myself have done versions of characters too. Like, one of my earliest fan fictions was, and it's kind of still going on even though I've been slow at it, was what if Roll became a Maverick Hunter, and I did my own version of her if she was in the Mega Man X universe. And I'm currently doing a Mega Man Ruby Spears cartoon fanfiction where like it kind of takes place after the show sort of ended. It's kind of a continuation of it, and I'm adding characters from like games that didn't like really appear yet, like Dr. Cossack, Kalinka, and I'm also adding characters from the comics like Tempo and new Robot Masters like Time Man, Oil Man, the Mega Man 6 Robot Masters, Mega Man 9, King, etc. Like, there's nothing wrong with making like little tweaks and designs of it, but the thing is, like, none of those characters are mine. Like, I can come up with like designs and stuff like that, but ultimately I don't own them. Capcom does. And while indeed you can do your original design for Amy and whatever, you don't own Amy. Sega does. That's the problem too, because like you can't like create like content like that. Like, you can create new content and like designs and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you can't claim the character of Amy Rose for yourself. Sega owns her, not you. And my final point is, if you are back and it is true, then I ask you one thing. Please, please, please do not fall back on the Asperger card. I am sorry, but that is one thing that has enraged me to no end when people do this. Like, you went on and on about how, like, I can't control my anger, it's worse because I have Asperger's, or like, I don't know how to take things as a joke because I have Asperger's. Like, I'm not doing that to make fun of you. Like, I get it. I get in a way what you're saying. I too have Asperger's syndrome. Of course, mine is different from yours, but hey, if you've seen one Aspie, you've only seen one Aspie. It's in a way kind of like ice cream. Like, it's a general concoction of milk, sugar, eggs, and whatnot, but how many flavors of ice cream are there? Like, there are tons and tons of flavors. Like, you can't just compare, like, vanilla to, like, Rocky Road or something. Like, there's an entirely different field there. And in a way, I get what you're saying. Like, I am a very hyper-perfectionist, and it takes me forever to do things, mainly for the fact that, like, I feel it has to be perfect, and, like, I have to look through and scan everything, and I admit it, I have really bad intrusive thoughts, and I'm a huge, enormous worrier, but the thing is like, I don't use my Asperger's as an excuse to get away with things if I've done something wrong. If I was a jerk, then ultimately, yeah, it very well could have been something, you know, heightened by my Asperger's, but at the same time, it could be a reason. That doesn't make it an excuse. That doesn't change the fact that I was a jerk and therefore I have to make up for it and apologize. You didn't do that though. You held on to the card that, like, I am exempt from everything because I have Asperger's. I'm sorry, but it does not work like that. It really pissed off a lot of people. It kind of pissed me off, but hopefully you learned from this. I'm sorry, but please, if you are back, truly, please, please, please don't use that. For now, that's really all I have to say, but I gotta say this, like, YoshiWii1 or Wii2, whatever name you're on, if you are back, like, if this is not a troll, if you truly are back, then I really do hope that you can get a fresh new start and that you have improved for the better. I don't want people to hate you. I don't want people to be angry with you. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't even know you. I have no motivation to see you suffering. Like, I really have no motivation at all. I don't even know you. But the thing is that your past behaviors have indeed upset a lot of people. So ultimately, you need to, while indeed you can hold on to your own opinions and your own preferences, the problem is that you needed to learn to be respectful. Hopefully, you have cleaned up your act by now. And that's really all I have to say on the matter right now. Like, if it is real, I don't know whether or not it's a troll, but if it is real, then I really do hope that he is okay and that he's changing for the better. I guess this is me signing off, so see you guys later.